It is time to give up on dating. That is it. I'm done. I will never fit into this dating culture, ever. And here's 3 reasons why.
I'm so fucking tired of being disappointed by men. I'm so fucking tired of getting hurt. I'm so fucking tired of men lying and then calling it honesty. I'm so tired of men pretending like they want to be in a relationship with you and literally pretend and act like they are in a relationship with you just for them to turn around weeks later and say they don't want a relationship with you. So what the fuck were you doing the entire time? Were we playing pretend? How old are we?
You cannot love a man more than he loves you. You cannot do too much for a man more than he's doing for you. You don't fuck up with that. You're going to be heartbroken to pieces. The moment you are able to emotionally detach from men and deal with men from a place of detachment, you are going to enjoy this man more. You don't have time to be doing.
I have made the decision to opt out of dating for next year and for the foreseeable future, honestly, because I'm just uninterested. I'm unattached. I'm ending this year single with no talking stages, no situationships, no relationship, nothing. Like, it's literally me. And that feels really good because at the beginning of this year, I was in a relationship. We broke up. I was single all summer. I've been single. I'm still single. But I did decide to give a few people a chance and just to like do it for the plot, you know, see where things go. Maybe ease into talking to men again. They reminded me exactly why I don't. Now, for the foreseeable future, I am opted out of dating. I don't want to go on dates. I don't want to talk to a man in a romantic way at all. I honestly don't even think I want male friends. Like, I don't want to get to know any men. I don't. I even gave guys a chance that are not my typical type. Like many of you have suggested, give someone a chance. It's not your type. Try someone new. Step outside the box. No, I will be sticking with my type if I do decide to date in the future. You guys want to hear the story about the one who really gave me the ick? Like, I don't know what he did, but he figured out what every single one of my icks were and like did all of them, and I had to cut him off and block him because he was just, I gave this man a chance. He's like the opposite of everything that I would go for, and this is exactly why I don't go
Ladies,
for that.
if I ain't never told you anything, I'm telling you something now. Stop with the potential and stop settling for a man in hopes that he'll change. Pay attention to the current version of who he is, okay? And imagine your life living with that current version of the man that's in front of you now. If you can't grow, if you cannot thrive, if you cannot live with the current version of who he is in front of you right now, you have a choice to walk away. So if you choose to settle, the consequences of settling is going to be on you.
Women also get tired of sleeping with the same guy for 10 years. But the thing with us is that we understand that men have fragile egos. So we always pretend as if it's still the one, it's still the best. Whereas men are actually selfish and will actually go out and start cheating because you can't eat rice every day. No, it's about commitment. It's a personal choice. Women also get tired of lazy men because when you are in a relationship with men, most of these men start getting lazy. It's the same style every day. They gain weight also. They become sexually unattractive also. They become broke also. Their businesses also don't do well. You also want nice things, but he can't afford you. But now, because we understand we must nurse a man's ego, you will weather it out. Even if he's gained weight, you will put it in a nice way. Bona, they'll be telling you, oh yeah, they'll be comparing you to people. They'll admire people in your presence. Now this is not all men. This is not all men. I'm trying to highlight the fact that as much as men have needs, you forget that women are also humans. And women even have ovulation every month, which naturally gravitates towards a sexual desire all the time. So this thing of acting like other people were born to cheat and others were born to wait to be served sexual intercourse is silly. Even women get tired of eating the same thing every day.
Today I want us to look at signs of women who have given up in their marriage, in their relationships, right? A lot of boy child have reached out to me saying, Jano, I've been caught off guard. I didn't know whether my wife was leaving. And others are saying that, Jano, my wife has changed a lot. She don't care anymore. So I decided, let us do signs of a woman who has given up in their marriage, And the top on the list, I know at this particular moment, every person has heard about it, yeah? A lot of men are saying that my woman is not good in bed anymore. They are not romantic. They are not communicating. They are not even getting satisfied. They are not even getting wet, and they are wondering what is happening. And they are saying anymore, which means that previously they were active, previously they were enjoying, previously they were, even initiating it. But nowadays they don't care. You come home after cheating on her, you come home after abusing her, after insulting her, after disrespecting her, and you think that everything is going to be the same again. No, this woman is prepared to leave. They are tired. And that is why when you come home, they have stopped dressing the way they used to dress sexy for you. They don't ask for sex. Even if you don't ask for it for weeks, they don't care. They don't portray the styles or give you the styles they used to give you. It's missionary 24 hours. You come, they open their legs, you get in. After you have done with your things, you cover them and they sleep. They don't communicate anymore. They don't care whether you're satisfied or not. They don't get satisfied themselves. You cannot even remember the last time you satisfied your woman in bed because they are not satisfied emotionally. Their mind is not there. They are disturbed. They're just doing it to avoid a lot of fight, a lot of issues, And a lot of men will say, my wife is ever dry. It's not like she cannot be wet. It is because the mind is disturbed and they are just bold with you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to have it with you. But because of that violent man who cannot sit down and have a conversation, who will fight them if they refuse, who will deny them food and other needs, they just prefer to avoid all those fights, get in, get satisfied, and then let me sleep. That is the first sign. If you've noticed that with the woman, just know that she's tired. Try doing something to save that marriage. It may be too late, but try. Point number 2, they stop complaining. A lot of men are going to say, my wife complains a lot. My wife is a complainer. They're not complaining. They love you. You are hurting them. It's a way of communicating. They're trying to say, this is not right. Yeah. You go out on Friday and come on Sunday and they ask you and you call that complaining. You keep on cheating on them. They keep on seeing your text messages from other ladies. They ask you, you say they are complaining. You come home, you don't touch them. That is before they get tired. And then you say, my wife complains a lot. I come home tired and I don't even have time to have this romantic time with her anymore. And she keeps on complaining. They're not complaining. They're communicating, They're speaking their heart because they still care, they still love you, and they're still concerned. You do some issues, stupid issues, and they talk about it, and then you think they're complaining. The moment they are getting tired, the moment they're giving up, they stop complaining at all. You don't touch them, they're even happy. You come home late, they're even happy because they don't want even to see you. You leave on Friday and come on Saturday. These are kind of the woman who are going to text your mipango ya kando and ask them to call you to leave the house, For them, they don't care. And sometimes you see things like they're talking to your side chick and then you think they're okay. These people are tired. They cannot leave your house, maybe because they're not financially okay, and they don't want to see you around. So they wish you go and never come back again. These kind of women are very tired. If she stops complaining, just know they're tired. You go, you don't come, they don't ask. You call a lady in front of them, they don't care. They see text. In fact, they stop touching your phone. They don't complain anymore. That woman has given up and they're tired. Another point is they're not emotionally attached. There is a boy child who told me, Jano, when I leave home for work and I stay away for a week, my wife will never call me. Not unless she wants something, money, rent, food, whatever, they are not going to call me. Like no communication from her at all. I'm the one who's trying to communicate. I am the one who's trying to call her. But she used to call me before. He told me that I'm so worried because my wife has changed. She does not have any emotional attachment with me. The way a lady misses her man, she does not call me, she does not text me, she does not ask me how I'm doing, and it is very clear that she's not emotionally attached. When I come home, she's not even excited. She's like, welcome, and continues with her business as usual. And this man told me, Jano, I am very sure this lady is not emotionally attached. This lady would have a phone call for me for hours, even when I'm home, even when I've come from a long journey. She does not care. It is because this woman is not emotionally attached. Let me tell you, sometimes you keep on hurting her, you keep on hurting her, you keep on hurting her, and you think that, you know what, she's desperate, she loves me, she does not have anywhere to go. That is very true. But when she's not emotionally attached, you're going to get disturbed now yourself. You are the one who is going now to be following up on WhatsApp. This woman does not care anymore because her emotions is somewhere else, or she's just lost. She's just depressed. She's just there to put things in order and leave. She's tired. She has given up. Another thing, she stops nagging, and nagging goes together with those communications, following up on you and all that. So you say, I want to go out with friends, and she does not even ask you. She does not even nag, she does not try even to make you stay at home, like, oh, baby, let us stay home today, let us have time. No, she's not going to call you to ask you to come home. No, she's not going to ask you, why are you not eating my food anymore? No, you don't eat her food, and she takes it back and eats tomorrow in the morning. She does not nag. She lets you be. Like, whether you eat her food or not, she does not care. Whether you decide to go out on Friday and come back next week but 10, she does not care. In short, she lets you be and she stops nagging. A woman nags when she's attached. The moment she stops getting attached, she does not want to see you around her and she does not want to disturb you. She just lets you be. The last one, a woman who has given up, a woman who is strategizing to leave, will work very hard. This woman, maybe she was not working, you're providing for her. You realize she has started looking for jobs. This woman was not doing anything. You realize she has started cooking some chips outside, or even going to Fua for people, because she wants to put her house in order. She wants to get her money so that she can be able to exit. She's planning her exit. She wants to be financially okay so that she can be able to leave. So if you are there providing for her, she was comfortable. You find out every time you go home, she's on that laptop trying to apply for jobs, trying to get some gigs, trying to, get something in her pocket. This woman is very tired and she just wish and pray God to provide for her so that she cannot ask anything from you, so that she can be able to go very far away from you. So those are just few signs of a woman who has given up in that marriage. They're getting tired and they're about to leave, and they also don't talk a lot. Silent treatment. They just look at you and do whatever it is you want to do. So if you have more signs of a woman who has given up on her marriage, on a relationship, come and comment down below. Let us keep these men informed.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore, us real women. I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. Spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York, but I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here, beautiful women, ambitious women, caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not communicating with them. They're not willing to hang out. and do fun things, what happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and, going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, what are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? If it has nothing to do with a woman, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working. And we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends. We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?
It is time to give up on dating. That is it. I'm done. I will never fit into this dating culture, ever. And here's 3 reasons why. 1, I don't multi-date. I can't multi-date. If I'm dating someone, I won't continue swiping, looking for the next best thing. You have my full attention. I'm not talking to multiple people and putting this into some form of competition. That's not my style. I can't do it. Secondly, I don't ghost. Why? Because I'm an adult and I can actually have a conversation and explain how I feel quite clearly. 3, I don't play mind games. I don't play any form of games. What you see is what you get. I won't blow hot and cold. You will never be in doubt with how I feel about you, and I like the same back. See? I'll never fit into this.
I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but I feel like I'm coming to a really sad realization that I might just be single forever. I've been single for 5 years and I honestly don't know if I can see myself being in a relationship. Like, I'm so emotionally exhausted to the point where recently I don't even know if I want kids. Like, I actually don't know. Like, in theory that would be great. It's not like 100% no, but I really can't see that right now in my future. It's really sad. Like, something else that I've realized, being someone who I think is conventionally attractive, a lot of guys just want to pursue you for their ego, and I'm just over it. I'm so over it.
Best advice I can give to any woman that is building out her own $1 million career and brand is to stop dating men. Just stop. Just go cold turkey. No dating and no intimacy. When I took this vow for myself for 2 years, I was like, I'm not going to date anybody. I'm going to get super laser focused on locked in, because men can be extremely draining. They are known to be energy vampires. And if they're not making your life better, they're actually just wasting your life. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop dating. And in those 2 years, I was so laser focused on my business that I built a multi-million-dollar company. It's about to hit $5 million very soon, which is insane. I got the house of my dreams, the car of my dreams, the life I've always wanted. And I did it so quickly because I didn't have my energy leaking into other things, into problems, into an emotional roller coaster that in my 20s, men would always put me on because I was such a lover girl. I would invest all my focus and time into the relationship I was in. So now that I've built my stability and my self-confidence, now I'm dating, and now it's so much easier because I don't go around anybody who would dare waste my time, right? Only around somebody who allows me to be myself, allows me to focus on my goals, and doesn't deter me from it and doesn't put me on an emotional roller coaster. And when I was in my 20s, I didn't know how important that was, right? Because in our 20s, we're like boy crazy. We're told that our main goal is to have kids and get married. And I was like, fuck that.
I still think it's so funny, the girls that are like, I'm done dating men, I need to like start dating women so that my life will be better. Yeah, your life will be better in some ways, but in other ways, Do you think that it's peaceful over here? It's not. I'm biased, so I experience both sides. But when you meet a man, they can kind of get away with being anonymous. You don't really know a lot about their past usually. But with a girl, you pretty much know everything because the community is smaller and people talk more. So when you meet someone or choose to make out with someone, you're basically choosing to make out with their entire lore, and it's political because you're choosing a side, because your friends are going to tell you things, and it's like, okay, then okay. Women in general are also a lot smarter. So imagine kind of meeting your match dating wise. It's kind of like playing chess with someone that you think is hot, and you're like, I don't even know how to play chess. And you're just making it up, and you just want them to like you, and you don't know. It's just like a lot of chess, and you don't know anything about chess. Also, for me in my life, women have always been like the good guys, quote unquote, like the protagonists, the ones that like are so comforting and on my side always and just awesome. So when you get hurt by a woman for the first time, it feels catastrophic. It like rocked my entire world and everything, my entire worldview. Like you're like so emotionally interconnected with the person that you're dating or the person that you're seeing. When if they do something to hurt you, it's like, no, not you, no, you know. Also with guys and girls, they kind of have their own friend groups. So when you break up, it's like the guys all hang out with the guys and the girls all hang out with the girls. In the lesbian world, it's all one friend group. So imagine going through the most like heart-wrenching catastrophic breakup of your life, or even like a situationship breakup, and then just seeing people post your worst enemy that month. And it's just like, dude, et tu Brute, every day feels like et tu Brute for the longest time. And then you kind of just realize, okay, I can't really blame them. Actually, you still stay mad about a lot of random things, because it's actually pretty fun other than those things. But you tell me.
I love when women set deadlines for men, like, oh, if he don't act right by July, I'm out of here. I love when a woman can do that, and the man don't know nothing at all. They just be having a good old time, not taking you serious and not doing the things that you want them to do. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna give your ass to December. If we not in a relationship by then, if you don't ask me out by then, I'm done. Even the people in the very beginning, like, I'm gonna give him 2 weeks to plan a date. After that, I'm done. I'm not waiting no more. I'm gonna just cut you off. Women that can do that are very strong-minded. I love that. I'm gonna give your ass to December 31st. We've been talking for almost a year. I'm not waiting no more after that. And I swear, the men do not know nothing. They just be looking crazy. And then when the time comes, they looking stupid, like, I had no idea. Yeah, you did. I don't need to tell you. But yeah, you had an idea that I wasn't finna keep waiting on
him. He's not answering. You've sent him a message. He's not responding. You sent him another message. Double texted him. He's not responding. Are you a telemarketer? What are you selling? You know what? I say these things because I have been through it. Back in my Pick Misha days, I'll tell you a story time. I was dating this guy for like a few months or whatever, right? And then I think we got into some kind of disagreement or some kind of argument. I don't remember what it was about. So him being the princess that he was and me being the Pick Misha that I was, here I am looking for him, texting him. He wouldn't respond. Text again. He's not responding. Call. He's not answering. Call again. He's not answering. The things we do. It doesn't end there. Guess what I did? Because he wasn't answering my phone calls or my texts, I downloaded Text Now. Got me a new number. Called him with that new number. He picked up. I'm like, oh, so you're not answering my calls? Oh my God. You know, when you look back sometimes and you think, dang, what was I thinking? What was really going on? Hey guys, I really didn't like myself back then. I was really running away from myself. So that's one of the many times I had chased him and then I got him back. And I kept on chasing. Every time we'd kind of break down or fall off, I'd be the one that would call him. Every time this and this happened, I'll be the one that looked for him. Girl, what is happening? Get it together. Until that one time. There's another story time I'll tell you maybe when the time comes of how it finally ended. But don't do it, girl. You're not a telemarketer because you're really You're embarrassing yourself. Stop it. Stop. Just stop. 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 Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you've already sent those messages, let those be the last ones, okay? Because the only thing that they respond to is silence and distance. You understand? And if he doesn't want you, just, accept that and move on. Move on. Save yourself some time and start working on yourself. I bet you'll feel much better. I do now. I look back and I laugh now. I'm like, dang, who was that girl?
No matter how much I love myself, how much I date myself, dating is hard. Dating is exhausting. To constantly put yourself out there to just be disappointed and disappointed and disappointed and nothing to ever work out for you is so mentally, emotionally exhausting. Every time I make a video like this, people always get confused and think that I'm miserable single. That is not true. I'm very happy single. I make content on TikTok for other people to learn how to be happy alone and single. But I'm not going to neglect the fact that I don't want to be single forever. I eventually want to find someone, and to do that I have to date. Dating sucks. To constantly feel like nothing ever works out for you is literally like a mind game, and I'm tired.
I get why men don't like me. Like, you don't text me back? Okay. You don't call me back? Okay. I just don't care. Unbothered and detached person. Like, I don't call it self-awareness, call it...
It's not necessarily self-awareness. It's because you cannot feel the presence of the men that you are dating or in a relationship with because they are not adding any value to your life. Like I said, women who are self-sufficient or really hyper independent need blue-collared men whose love language is acts of service. Because if not, what ends up happening is men will come into your life, whether you're dating or in a relationship with them, and they don't add any value. They can't add any value because they can't keep up to the lifestyle that you already give yourself. So their presence in your life is never felt. And so therefore they become disposable and they easily become replaceable. You now see men as very replaceable because you know that they can do nothing for you. So you stop caring because you know that they can't come in and do anything for you that you just can't do for yourself, right? So you need a man who's going to shake the room. I've talked about this analogy before. You need a man that you need to be able to call and things are handled and resources are available. Otherwise, they become very disposable because you're always going to feel like you either can't keep up to how I'm doing or you can't add anything for me. A man's presence in your life has to really be felt. Otherwise, it's a waste of your time. Women need men who are going to provide something really exciting. I think this is what's going on with the dating scene today. A lot of women need someone that's going to come in and provide something very exciting out of the norm of how they're already living or what they're already doing for themselves. Women have grown to a point where a lot of men can't actually reach, and so they provide a very underwhelming experience. And so therefore nothing excites you. When a man comes into your space, you just know that he's not coming to do much. So you're just like not bothered. The dating scene is quite interesting and very sad because as women continue to grow and pivot, the likelihood of them finding a like-minded man becomes slimmer and slimmer. So the margins are getting wider and wider. And so it's like women are just going to outgrow men. And then there's just the margin just becomes so wide.
Once you cannot assume the best about your partner and their behavior, then you know you need to leave that relationship. For example, if you're calling your partner and you can't reach them on the phone, and your first reaction is that you are wondering who they are busy with, or does this mean that they are back to their old behavior of cheating or whatever the case may be, you know you need to leave, because that is going to steal your joy so much. Each time they don't answer a phone, it's going to be a trigger, even if they are not busy doing what they've done historically, but it's going to be such a trigger to you and it's going to steal your joy. Because when you can't reach your partner on the phone, your first thing should be, oh no, they'll probably get back to me, they're busy. Or secondly, it could be, oh my God, are they okay? It should be concerned and not necessarily thinking, Guti, they're up to no good, like they're being mischievous wherever they are.
I just saw a girl on here say, I respected myself so much. And I love this. I respected myself so much, I left the man I was in love with. And y'all, that hit deep. Because loving somebody shouldn't mean losing yourself. But sometimes you do lose yourself. You end up ignoring the red flags, making excuses, and hoping that things change. You stay way longer than you should have just because your heart is still in it. But your heart ain't the only thing that matters. You know, your peace matters. You get it? Your self-worth matters. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is walk away from somebody you still love just to get back to yourself. It don't mean the love wasn't real, at least not on your end. It just means you finally realized if love costs you your peace, that bill is too high. So shout out to every woman who chose respect over attention, peace over pretty promises, and herself over someone who didn't know how to love her right. That kind of strength, that's the real flex.